dreams, big purpose, big visions on your mind. You just wanna change the world in these crazy times. You got ideas so big, you're scared of the success they may bring. But in your heart, you know you're onto something amazing. Then there's days you feel like you're in over your head. But don't feed your fears, water your dreams instead. 'Cause you're not that far from where you wanna be. It just takes some time and patience when you're building something, you know I'm building something, you know I'm building something. Gotta keep striving, gotta keep pressing. I'm building something, you know I'm building something.
Welcome to Couch Conversations. I'm excited tonight, y'all. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I am so excited. We're at Couch Conversations with Sherri Harris Allgood. And Couch Conversations is all about intimate conversations, right? So we just sharing, things that we're not familiar with one another. We're just using this time and this opportunity to talk and learn about different things that are going on in the community, just a whole lot of things, y'all. So y'all, if y'all have some things that y'all want to talk about, just go ahead and put it in the comments, and we'll talk about that. I got my SCA shirt on today, Sandhills Cooperation Association. We're repping it. We do serve marginalized communities all throughout Montgomery County, Randolph, Richmond, Stanley, as well as more. Also, we have core team members there that are working endlessly, y'all. They're working, and I'm excited. So for our spotlight tonight, we do have a resource center. It's a resource spotlight that we're going to share. And then after that, we're going to talk, y'all. We're gonna have some talk tonight. Y'all know me, usually I'm always, I say what's on my mind and whatever is bothering me at the time. And I try to, but some things you just gotta say, okay, look, we gotta face this head on, so we can deal with some real issues. So, this is a forum. We're gonna be talking about local government. I was a mayor for a couple of years in Troy. So there's some things that we can talk about in that vein, as well as businesses, some things happening in churches, as well as, some youth issues, all types of things, y'all. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk. First of all, y'all, though, we're going to look at our spotlight for tonight. Our spotlight is coming from our organization, SCA. And SCA serves, once again, marginalized communities. If you don't know anything about SCA, y'all can come by and see us. We're over in Troy. We're open from 9 to 4. We're not hiding nothing. We just there just to support and to help in any way possible to help our communities. And one of the resources that we opened back in 2021. And in 2021, we opened something called the Innovative Action Center. Okay. Now, it is like, y'all, the Innovative Action Center, it is on point. Not sure why our local newspaper haven't covered what's happening. That's actually is right across the street. But we'll get into that, on another time, at another time, not tonight. We might get to it tonight, but we'll see. So I'm going to give you this, just some things that is happening in the Innovative Action Center, and y'all just view this real quick. All right, y'all ready? All right, here you go. all right. So y'all see, that is our Innovative Action Center. Once again, we got a lot going on there. A couple of things actually happening tomorrow night. And I'm gonna see if I can pull up that flyer as well. But in the Innovative Action Center is located right there in the heart of Troy on the main street. And it's right beside, a few doors down from the Partnership for Children, across the street from the Uwari Mercantile, right there at the light. Okay. And our office, Sandhills Cooperation Association, is right beside it. And I think those who know about the task, it's right across, right next door to the task. And as you see, we have cubicles that are there. So if you want to come in and spend a day, it'll be Wi-Fi availability, a coffee bar, as well as just chill out, just come there and just have a peaceful time where you can work. Or even if you have a meeting or you want to have something coming up, then you can reach out to us to discuss that, using that as a meeting spot or a celebration type. We'll talk about celebrations later as well. But so look, y'all, this is what's going to be happening. This is Black History Month. Okay, we can't forget that, y'all. They trying to make us forget that it's Black History Month, but we know what month it is, and we celebrating, right? We have Black history all through 12 months. I understand that. Yeah, I got it. But listen, this is Black History Month, so we're intentional about pushing the history, okay? Because y'all, it's not taught in school. Whenever I was in school, I didn't know nothing about no Black history. All I knew was Dr. Martin Luther King. I thought that was the only one that did anything. But y'all, we have so much that we could be learning about. We learn American history. We've learned civics and all of them classes that we had to take. But we need to learn, y'all, about the real history, because there's a lot that has been left out, right? You hear me? There's a lot that has been left out. Y'all, I told them I ain't gonna be good tonight. I'm not gonna be good tonight. I'm sorry. But there's a lot that we have left that has been left out. And there's a lot that people just don't want. They don't want us to know, y'all. They don't want us to know. But the thing is that whenever we know who we are, we can grow. I say this all the time. When we know who we are, we can grow where we are. Okay. And that is on every level. It is and it's not just race, but there's a reason why God made us in so many different colors. Let's just, people say, oh, I'm colorblind. I don't see color. God see it. Why don't we see it? And we got to learn how to love each other based upon, no matter what. We learn how to love people from their experiences. We're learning how to actually come to the sense of all of us are different, but all of us are the same. Right? That all of us are different, but we can come together and take our differences and we can actually function and work together, right? No matter where we came from. And so yeah, this is time. Yeah, this is time. Everybody need to know Black history. Everybody. I don't care what color you are. I don't care where you came from. You need to know me just as much as I know you. So this is what's going to happen, y'all. I'm going to share this because tomorrow night we do have in the Innovative Action Center, we have, I'm going to show you here. We have an event going on. I'm excited about this. So in this event, as you see, there is, okay, let me go here. Okay, here we go. All right, so as you see, the SCA Montgomery County celebrates Black History Month. This is Black Talks, right? So you could come hear Montgomery's own Black history stories. It's at 7:00 p.m. tomorrow night at the Innovative Action Center. We'll have George Knight. If y'all have never talked with Mr. Knight or met Mr. Knight, y'all got to come in here, right? And he'll tell you, he don't hold back. He was one of our county commissioners here in Montgomery County a while back. We also have Miss Almeda Armstrong, the very first Black on Montgomery County School Board. She will be with us tomorrow night. She is full of history. Oh my. We also have Miss Beverly Harris, who serves as the very first Black mayor over in Mount Gilead that we know of. Somebody said that there was a Black mayor before over there in Mount Gilead. I'm not quite sure. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But based upon what I know, you know. And then we have yours truly, Sherri Harris Allgood, the very first Black mayor of the town of Troy, North Carolina, from 2018 to 2020. And It's All Good food truck will be here as well. So y'all come on out and see us. But that's not the only thing we got going on this month in the month of February. Every Friday, there's something going on. Every Friday. So y'all, just come on out. Go ahead and say, okay, we celebrate in Black History Month every Friday. I'm going to show you this flyer here. And as you see, Black Talks is tomorrow on February 10th. We have our spoken word night. If you don't know what spoken word is, it is poetry. It is pretty much surrounded around a theme. So just come on out, and because that spoken word poetry is about social justice, race, and community. And we will have a special African attire vendor will be available. On February 17th is our Black movie night, Cracking the Code. And this is a film by Shakti Butler. And it asks America to talk about the causes and consequences of systemic inequity. All right. So y'all come on out and see that. And then February 24th, we have our Sip and Paint with Miss Arlethea Wall. And you can come out and enjoy some non-alcoholic beverages. Keyword non-alcoholic. Don't y'all come out there and start no mess. All right. Don't do it. All right. And then to end the month, we have and you can go to our website where it is at blackjourney.my.canva.site, right? And so this is Moco's Black Born and Bred. It will be happening February 25th, 2023 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at MCC. Okay, so y'all come on out to MCC, Making Black History Now. We're celebrating accomplishments of Black business owners as well as organizations that were birthed here out of Montgomery County. And there will also be a presentation of the Peabody legacy. All right, y'all don't want to miss that. So it does start at 10. And as you see, we'll have opening remarks. Then we'll have Namika Tyson out of the beauty salon and the Main Street Beauty Salon and Supplies, Jeff Price and his clothing line. And then we have David Allgood from It's All Good Food Truck will be there telling us their story. We'll have some breakout sessions happening with our core team members of Sandhills Cooperation Association. At 12 o'clock p.m., we will have our lunch. And during that lunch will be our Peabody Legacy presentation. We'll have some networking. A lot of vendors will be there where you all can go and support our Black businesses. And then at 1 o'clock p.m., we'll have representatives from Better Together Montgomery, from the Montgomery County's NAACP, as well as Simone McCray out of The Rock. And then we'll close out at 2 o'clock p.m. All right. So yeah, y'all, we doing it this month. Y'all hear me? We are doing it this month. Do not miss any of it. And if you have to miss it, chime in there on Facebook. We'll have some of the things live. All right. Do we have any questions? Let me see before we go, before we move. All right. So y'all, okay. So let's talk. All right. That was all of the good fluffy stuff. One more fluffy thing, y'all, because listen, so I've been doing some things. I've been trying out some stuff. One of the things I believe we should have at least 5 revenue income streams. Okay, 5, at least 5, y'all, at least 5. And I'm talking about something where you're building your skill. Okay, find a skill and key in on that skill. Work that skill and then look for opportunities. I was reading a book, and it was the book is called be so good that let me see, be so good that nobody can ignore you, or something of the sort. I'm gonna get it real quick, y'all. But it's okay, there it is. So good they can't ignore you. So good they can't ignore you. Okay. And so what it was talking about is keying in on a skill, right? A skill that you can just study, become the expert at it. Just study it, just constantly work on it, practice it over and over again to build a type of career capital, where you're doing this and people can say, hey, oh, who makes good cakes or cheesecakes? We say, oh yeah, Shanita, from Bisco. She can make some really good cheesecakes. She does have a business, and you may not even know that her business name is Treats by Arvea, but it's like, yeah, I know. Or you say, oh, who makes good cakes? Oh, Jazz, Cakes by Jazz makes good cakes. Or who has a good food truck? Oh, it's All Good Food Truck. So those different things. Or who makes good t-shirts? Oh yeah, Harris 6 Designs makes good t-shirts. She actually made this, y'all. And so, but so it's you want to get that skill, and you want to stick to that skill. Now, the thing is that, y'all, it's not just gonna happen overnight. Things are not gonna just happen overnight. But you gotta put in the work. It's not just gonna come easy. You gotta put in the work, and you gotta put in some sacrifice. And I know how, sometimes we can get overwhelmed with things and we want it to happen right then and there. But it doesn't always work that way. Like that's why people buy them scratch tickets and they, try to get rich overnight. Some people do, some people don't. But if you're not prepared for the winnings, guess what? You're going to go back. You're going to be worse off than you were whenever you first began. So what I'm saying is that we have to make sure that we key in on some skills. Now, a few years back, not even a few years back, I can say about 12, 15 years ago, whenever I was teaching in Wake County schools, when me and my husband and our family, we lived up in Holly Springs, North Carolina. That's before it blew up, y'all. Like right now, it's just crazy up there. But I was teaching at Holly Ridge Middle School. And during that time, we had summers off. And I said, you know what, I'm going to build a skill, because we were getting ready to start our ministry, True Worship Ministries, where we pastor, me and my husband, here in Bisco. And I needed to make some flyers and some things in order to promote. Right way back then, I wanted to promote, and I'm like, okay, I need to learn how to make flyers. I need to learn how to do this. So I dedicated the entire summer to learning Photoshop. And if you know anything about Photoshop, it's pretty much like Canva. If you don't know about Canva, go there. You can get a free where you can make free flyers and things. Canva, Canva.com. But I learned Photoshop. I learned about Photoshop and all the layers and how to do all of the graphics with that using YouTube University. And that I just followed it step by step by step. So over the years, I grew more and more in it, doing the flyers. And I actually had opened a business called Be Saved Designs, and where I did graphic design, making logos, and I still play with it from time to time, but it's a hobby now. We're going to talk about hobby versus business later on, but it's a hobby. It's something that I do. I use it. I utilize it for the food truck, as well as you see the graphics that I do here. Now, so I've been playing around with some things. So years back, y'all, I said, I'm going to start this YouTube channel. Okay. And I'm going to use my gifts that I have as far as math, because I love math, in order to start a YouTube page. And I did it. Okay. And so I'm going to show y'all what I did. So with this, y'all, I was able, as I started it, I was able to put up different things, because I learned they taught us how to use whiteboards. And I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but yeah, or you should be able to see it. But they taught us, I was taking technology classes in the school system, Wake County. So they had us to take these classes to where I did interactive boards. And as you see, this happened like 5 years ago. Let me make this bigger. So this was like 5 years ago, y'all, 5 years ago. And I was looking at this. As you see, I got 13 views here, 8 views there. And then there's this one video right here that I just checked it. Not even, I just checked this, y'all. I just checked it and saw that this one video has like over 7,000 views about properties of equality. And as you see, I was just being a teacher. As you see, I was just being a teacher. And this was 5 years ago, as you see. But I looked at that, I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait. That video, that one video has like 7,000, over 7,000 not shares, but 7,000 views. So I'm like, wait a minute, that looked like it's something that is in demand, right? So that looked like some kind of revenue stream, because there's a lot of people that want to know about the properties of equality. I don't, but I know how to do it. So why not just stay in that vein? So I was like, okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some other practicing here, because if that's able to bring some views or whatever, let me try a few other things. And so what I've been working on these past couple of days, I'm going to show this to y'all. Past couple of days, y'all. I was like, let me do this. Let me see, because I got grandbabies. So I'm going to practice on these grandbabies and see what they like and what they don't like. I'm talking about 5 income streams, right? So we gotta make sure that we are using those skills. So what I did was, y'all look at this. We just talking. So look at this. So I made these videos. I went to Canva and I made some children videos. And I wanted to see how it would go. So I did some Hello Kitty. I just posted this 13 hours ago, because I saw that if you look at this one, I just posted this 2 days ago. All right. And it is already at over 1.1 thousand views. As you see, that's 2 days ago at 1.1 thousand views. And all I did was I had a memory match game that we had at the church. And I said, let me put this on YouTube. And real simple, y'all, like really simple. I just used my phone to make the shots. As you see, I didn't even get my nails done. Help, Lord, y'all, we talking. But as you see, and then I had this Math Just Got Easier. That right there was something that I was able to get Fiverr, and Fiverr produced that for me with the Math Just Got Easier for you. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Hello Kitty might be a vein that I need to flow in. So I said all of that to say this: we have find your flow. Right? Find your flow. Okay. Get a skill. Because a mistake that we make a lot of times, we trying to do everything, y'all. We start this week and it don't work. We try it out for about a week or two and say, oh, that's not working. Let me try this. Oh, that's not working. Let me try this. No, we're building generational wealth. Okay. We're building generational wealth. And in order to do that, we have to first focus. Get our focus and focus in. Okay, what skills do I have that others are willing to pay money for me to do for them? You got it? And I know you say, Sherri, it's not all about money. It's not, well, you work. Don't you work for money? I'm just saying, you making other folk money. Why don't you make your own self some money? I'm just saying, y'all, we should at least have 5 revenue streams of income coming in. I do, as a teacher, I have on Teachers Pay Teachers. I have some lessons that I taught that I made myself, and I ended up putting that on Teachers Pay Teachers site, a website. And every now and then I get a ding where people have purchased what I placed on there, bundles, theme, just different things, y'all. And you can, like Etsy, Shopify, those are sites that you can put your products on. And, and I wrote a book, and that book is a real simple book, 21 days of fasting and praying, a devotion. That devotion was something that, that whenever I was fasting for 21 days 21 days, and our church was fasting, and during that time I would write just encouraging words for those who were with us with our fasting. I would send it out on Facebook every day for 21 days. Well, I took those encouraging words and I put it in a book, and then I put it on Amazon, because with Amazon, you don't need no money to put a book on there. You don't. And for the book cover, once again, there's Fiverr, paying $5, $10. You can make that thing happen, right? So just looking for opportunities where you can begin, and you're not going to get rich overnight with that. But first of all, let's get the mentality and the mindset that to build generational wealth, I have to make sure that I am becoming who I need to become, and I am doing what I need to do so that I can have, come on now, what I desire to have. Okay, so you have to be that. You got to build up those skills and put some work in. If you can work 8 to 5, or if you can go and work for somebody else and put in the hours to make them rich, you can do the same thing. Like I said, it ain't all about money, but at the end of the day, you sleep better when you know that your bills are paid. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. And we always say it, we don't need money, money needs us. So we gotta become who we are. And the Bible says, seek first the kingdom of God, his righteousness, and everything will be added to us. So we're seeking the rulership of God. How do we seek that? We allow him to rule us. We allow him to guide us. We allow him to give us the wisdom that we need in order to provide for our family, to provide for the next generation. Come on now, what kind of impact can you have, bro? All right, I told y'all I wasn't gonna be good tonight, because that's some stuff, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay, how much time I got? I got a few more minutes. Y'all give me a few more minutes, because this past week, Game Time out in Mount Gilead ended up having to close down. Right? They ended up having to close down, and the reason why they ended up closing down is because there was a party that was thrown there. Game Time, it was a youth center where they had Friday movie nights. Okay, so it started out as after school program, and the money wasn't generating like it needed to be generating. And so, because we say we want stuff for our youth, but whenever something happened for our youth, we don't take our youth there. I don't understand that. But so Game Time was there. And so she opened every Friday for a movie night. And I think it was like $10 a child. But y'all know, whenever you feed children and all of the overhead costs just for that one event, $10 is really not a lot of money. But she still had to pay rent every month, still had to pay light bill, whatever. I don't know, all her expenses. But so she ended up opening it up to a party, to have parties there in order to make the income, to make sure that the doors stay open to provide those Friday game nights or Friday movie nights. And so this party in particular, it had some things, that was involved in it. And they put out a flyer, and the flyer had some about serving alcohol or something of the sort. And whenever people, whenever they want you to close down, they gonna look for something. I'm just gonna say it, y'all. I'm gonna say it like it is, because they'll close their eyes to other stuff. But when it comes to certain other people, they looking for reasons to close folk down. Come on, I know folk trying to close us down as we speak, but no weapon. All right, so, but Game Time, after that occurred, and ALE ended up coming in, and they didn't, well, based upon what was recounted, there was nothing on the inside I think they wrote some citations or whatever. And the security that was on the outside did not, they said they weren't authorized to carry guns or something like that of the sort. Just crazy stuff, right? And so as a result, the young lady was evicted from that location. No warning of saying, hey, this is, you shouldn't be doing this. We're going to give you the opportunity. We know you're doing something good on Friday nights. Let's not let that happen again. Because people make mistakes, y'all. Somebody said it was a wrong call, a wrong judgment call. How many times have you made wrong judgment calls? And if somebody closed you down every time you made a mistake, come on now, y'all, come on. We got people that we let get away with stuff, and others, we say, oh, follow the policy, follow this. But the thing is that I said all of that to say this. We need to be in a position to where we own it ourselves. You hear me? Where can't nobody throw you out? Y'all hear me? Where can't nobody dictate what you can and cannot do with your own property? And so, y'all, we got to go after generational wealth, because what we're doing is we're renting from people that don't want to rent to us anyway. we are renting from people. Y'all know y'all live in houses where they really don't want you there. And or you in housing right now, and them jokers show up on you, knocking on your door, going through your stuff in your closet and all up in your stuff. I know everybody everybody can't get to that place, or is not at that place right now, but we should be working toward it. Ownership. Y'all hear me? We got to be working toward ownership. We need to own these businesses. We need to own these things, y'all. Stop allowing people to hover over us and dictate what we can and cannot do. We got to own. And that's what we got to work toward, is ownership. Because at the end of the day, y'all, I say this all the time. I know it's this thing that people say. They say, teach a man to fish. No, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Y'all, that's a lie. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. It's a lie. It's a lie. Because guess what? Where you gonna go fishing? If you don't own the pond, the pond owner can say at any time, at any moment, hey, get off of my property. You can't fish here. So then what you gonna do? Where you gonna eat then? So we have to shift our mentality and mindset to where we got to become owners. We can't just be going, y'all, yeah, your shoes are nice, but do you own a house? Yeah, your shoes are nice and your clothes, yeah, you are on whatever they call it. I was gonna say fleet. I don't think they say that no more. But yeah. You look real good. You look real cute. Yeah, you got that $400 hairstyle. But how about we take those funds and we learn the language of wealth. And when you learn the language of wealth, you're not looking to spend your money, right? You're using money as a tool for wealth, to get more, right? You understand what I'm saying? So what we have to do is, the first thing that comes to our mind when we get money in our hand, where can I spend it? Where can I spend it? That's that poverty mentality. So if we break loose of that and say, okay, look, okay, after I pay all my bills, what I need to do is I need to see how I can invest this in my own growth, invest this in my skill set, invest it even in a portfolio with stocks and bonds or whatever, y'all. But we got to learn that language, because we spend a lot of time going after and working for money, and then we sit back and say, oh, it ain't all about money. It ain't all about money. If it ain't all about money, why you not working for free? If it ain't all about money, right? Tell Duke Energy that it ain't all about money. They said, okay, give us our money. You say, Duke, it ain't all about money. And Duke said, okay, All right. You can act like that if you want to. I'm going to shut your lights off. Come on, y'all. All right. All right. I'm finished for tonight. I'm past my time, but we're going to be back next week. And we have some small businesses that we're going to be talking to in order to promote, y'all, what we're talking about, because we're building generational wealth. And if you want to be on this show, if you want to talk about some things, please reach out to me. I would love, even if you disagree with me, we can talk, right? This is couch conversation. All right, y'all, I'm about to go. I love each and every one of you all. We're here every Thursday at 8:00 p.m. Go ahead and hit that notification button and go ahead and put on your alarm, because we are talking and we're just discussing what needs to be discussed. Listen, y'all, we gonna get this thing together. We're gonna get it together fast. All right. I love each and every one of you all. Take care. God bless you. May God's peace be with you all. Take care.